Hello everybody, welcome to Joplin's 48th annual Joplin Christmas Parade. Today I'm joined by
Kendall Lewis
and Samantha Walker.
And I'm Alex Hunt. Our first float tonight is the City of Joplin Police in our Honor Guard. First up is the Joplin Police vehicles in our Honor Guard. The JPD serves over 50,000 people in the area. Joining them to present the colors is the Honor Guard consisting of JPD, Joplin Fire, and METS members. They're here to honor members of past and present who have served as a police officer, firefighter, or paramedic.
It's such an honor to have them here tonight.
Yes, it really is.
Yes, it is.
So
I think out of all the floats, too, that they're the brightest.
they definitely are. Those
Yes.
lights can be seen far away. Okay,
Motorcycles are my favorite parts.
they are. That's something very special that we get to have.
Yes.
Okay. It's really nice to see them do tricks in the streets. That really sparks up the children. That's something they like to see, and something I like to see too.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that Christmas parades, any parade for that matter, actually brings a lot of people and families together for the holidays, and I think that's really appreciated. And I think it's amazing that we can come and appreciate everything that they do for us and all these organizations. And yeah, I think it's great.
And it's great to see such an integral part of our community come and present itself like this.
Yeah.
So people can grow more educated of who they are and what they do.
Yeah.
And speaking of which, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Instant Karma for providing dinner for us tonight. The Wildflower, Cable One, and CGA Architecture and Planning, and JoJo's Coffee for some hot chocolate.
Which was very much needed. It
Yes.
was amazing.
Instant Karma has awesome burgers if you ever want to go there, which you should, because it's really good.
This show wouldn't be possible without any of these people.
Especially the internet.
Yeah.
So
Cable One, for them, thank you.
And thank you, CGA, for letting us use your power and your internet. We very much appreciate it.
Agreed. So what's your guys' favorite part about Christmas?
I think my favorite part about Christmas is just the sentimental value that it has to, any kind of family and their own religious views, or even if it's just getting around the fire and opening presents or talking about what they appreciate. I think a lot of students
And here we officially see the Honor Guard and the police vehicles. Following the police vehicles, you'll see the Joplin fire trucks. The Joplin Fire Department is pleased to show its 1939 Peter Person Sons 100-foot aerial ladder truck.
Speaking of fire trucks, that's pretty loud.
That is really loud. So,
But wow, would you look at those lights though? I mean,
those
that is
lights
just beautiful.
they're very bright.
Beautiful.
And the red is very reminiscent of this holiday season. Okay. Riding up and up front with the truck is Battalion Chief Doug Nolan. Is Henry Robertson, owner of R&S Chevrolet, who through his philanthropy helped get the restoration project off the ground. The rear tillerman is Operation Training Chief Mark Cannon. A special thanks goes out to Chief Jim Ferguson and Fleet Maintenance Supervisor Bruce Thomason.
METS is out here as well. Metro Emergency Transport System is a private, not-for-profit corporation providing emergency medical services to the Joplin, Webb City, and surrounding communities. METS is governed by a board of directors consisting of 3 representatives from each local hospitals, and since 1982, they have been proudly serving the community, providing high-quality pre-hospital care.
Wow.
I can't imagine this community without any of these people.
And here comes the JPD MRAP vehicle. The military ambush protected vehicle is valued at over $700,000, but don't worry, it came at no charge to the JPD.
That's a lot of money. I think
It is. And
it
it's
came
really
through a
great.
government program.
Yeah.
And following behind them is the Grand Marshal. Freeman Health Systems is pleased to welcome the Grand Marshal of this year's parade, Rob Thomas, Sam's Club manager. The Joplin Sam's Club is a proud supporter of the Children's Miracle Network hospitals and has been the top fundraising club in the nation 2 years in a row. In the past 4 years, the employees of the Joplin location have raised more than $150,000 for Children's Miracle Network hospitals. Rob and his family want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a joyous New Year.
And here comes the 1939 Persh fire truck, and that's just cool.
That is a very tall ladder.
That's just cool. Oh, and I can hear them now. The Joplin High School Marching Band is coming up. Here comes our very own JHS High School Band. The band has been preparing for its competition and parade season for a while, and you can really tell they sound really good. The program has even had the opportunity to perform in Washington, D.C. and Chicago in years past. They also have a few students who made it to the world-class drum corps known as the Colts.
They sound so good. And look at all those lights they have.
Yeah, they even decorated themselves. That's cool.
Yes.
That's not something
They're
you'd
really
expect to see from a band here.
Yeah. They're really getting into the Christmas spirit.
They really are.
The talent is unbelievable.
This is unlike anything they've really done before.
No.
It's really nice to see Joplin schools and other area schools being able to come out and represent their Eagle pride.
Yes.
There's a good amount of people here. They're just in front of us.
I think the Santa hats are a great touch to the usual uniform.
Very good point.
Yeah, agreed.
And their drum section sounds amazing,
Yes.
don't they?
They're in.
We've even had
Oh, look
several
at the
students go to
snares.
the
Look how
jump course.
decorated they are.
Yes.
And it's
That
no
one's sparkly.
wonder.
I love the lights. I love the transition between the colored lights and the color,
Yes.
not the color, the clear lights. I think that's really nice.
You can see how much work they put in, both
Yes.
in musically and in decoration.
And if you look now, Joplin Middle School cheerleaders want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the Joplin Middle Schools.
How about this weather?
It's very cold, but
It is very cold.
I
But
mean,
it's so worth
Yeah.
it to be out here tonight.
it is worth it.
Definitely.
It is beautiful.
I got some hand warmers and some foot warmers. They're awesome.
I have some fur-lined gloves, and those are very nice.
And I guess now they're putting on a show, which is amazing.
Coming up next is the Joplin Middle School cheerleaders. They're about to put on a cheer for you, which I think will be a great thing to watch.
I like the person that's dressed as, I think that's Santa.
Are you sure?
Maybe.
I think that's an elf. I'm not for
Oh,
sure.
it might be an elf.
It's very nice. It's great to see such pride.
Yeah.
It seems like they've really got this cheer down pat.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm sure they practiced for a while.
I
So,
could never do anything
Amazing
like that.
performance by the middle school cheerleaders.
Let's talk about this centerpiece.
It
The
is
centerpiece
gorgeous.
Is amazing.
It was brought to us by the Wildflower, correct?
Yes, it was. Thank you for that.
It really makes our table something special.
It ties this all together, yeah. And including these lovely candy cane straws from Instant Karma.
And here comes a new float coming up. I think this is Footprints and Friends. Footprints and Friends elves are little helpers to live with Santa Claus at the North Pole. Santa's elves are often said to make toys in Santa's workshop and take care of his reindeer, among other tasks. That's an adorable float.
That house, is that a gingerbread house?
I believe so.
It looks pretty tasty.
You can tell how much work they put into that. You can see that so many people have gathered around to watch this parade, and that's a great thing to see.
Yeah, it's nice.
That is a beautiful float. Footprints and Friends.
Here's Footprints and Friends. Also very well decorated.
I like blue lights. Those are my favorite Christmas lights, the blue
They're
lights.
Really?
They
Yeah.
remind me of
I like the
stars.
red and green ones. I'm not for sure. Wow. Look at the
I
spirit.
love their little reindeer.
Yes. It's adorable.
I think,
And up next is the East Middle School Student Council.
yeah. They represent the student body of their school, organize activities, and make decisions on behalf of their peers. That's a lot of responsibility.
They have to have a lot of pride in their work and in their school to do something like that.
Oh, yeah.
And I think they have that.
I'm sure they do, especially to come out on a night like tonight to represent.
Yes.
And coming up next is Trail Life USA Troop Missouri 2827. Trail Life USA Troop Missouri 2827 is a Christian-based scouting group for young men.
Very cool.
It's great to be a part of something.
I love how there are so many different organizations that come out.
And you have such a wide variety of people
Yeah.
coming to represent.
You can learn about stuff too, like what goes on in your community. There might be something going on that you're interested in that you might not nose around, and you might learn about it.
Not only that you can now acknowledge those companies, but you can also appreciate those companies.
Following next is the Girl Scouts of Service Unit 710. Adding a little holiday cheer are the Girl Scouts of Service Unit 710 of Jasper County. And that is Fusion Youth, Church of God. They are the youth group from the Church of God, and they try to have an active participation and influence in their community.
Oh, and there's the KSN and KODE trolley. Oh, that's
It's
cool.
very bright, very noticeable, and very in the holiday spirit.
And right behind them is Fairview Baptist Church. And 'tis the season. Merry Christmas from the folks at Fairview Baptist Church.
Their inflatable Christmas tree is
I want
so
one of those.
great.
I feel like that'd be so much easier to set up in your house. You know, just blow it up instead of, you know, having to disassemble it
Wow.
and reassemble it every year. You
It really
Very
would.
true.
just blow it up.
Just plug it in.
Look at
They're
the spirit.
Obviously very happy to be here.
Yes, they
Mhm.
are.
Ball behind them are the Berserker Swim Club, a year-round competition team known as the Little Vikings. Offer friendly competition for those in the four-state area.
I used to swim and I loved it. It's a really fun sport.
I don't know how fun swimming will be around this time of year, though.
Outdoors, it'd probably be pretty rough.
Yeah.
Probably.
Probably.
But they very much seem to be in the holiday spirit, cheering on everybody, including themselves.
Oh, they're handing out candy too.
Who doesn't love candy? That
I
was one
love
of my
candy.
favorite things coming to a parade.
I want some candy.
Well, you're stuck at the anchor's desk, Alex.
Behind them is the Communities of Wildwood. The Communities of Wildwood Ranch is a skilled nursing facility. They offer inpatient rehab as well as long-term care. Wildwood has had the pleasure to rehab over 1,800 patients back into their homes in the past 4.5 years, and they would like to say Merry Christmas to their past patients.
What a great organization. Fall behind them, you can obviously hear the Joplin Middle School Marching Band. This is the combined middle school bands for Joplin. This group is comprised of second and third year players. They have around 200 members strong. They are performing the Christmas parade sequence. The group is under the instruction of Ms. Cherie Wright, Mr. Joseph Rafferty, and Ms. Samantha Widmar.
Oh, wow.
They sound great.
So this is north, south, and east all one, correct?
Yes, I believe so. And they're lit up just like the high school is.
Yes, they are. That is very bright. That's nice.
And even their drumsticks are lighting up. Isn't that awesome?
Oh yeah, that one's neon blue.
Yeah, that is very cool.
Very cool.
A lot of talent.
It's no wonder our high school band sounds so great if this is what our middle school sounds like.
Yes.
That is very true. Coming up next is CDL Electric. A float that seems just to be electric is brought to us by none other than CDL Electric. They specialize in plumbing, electrical, and security-based needs.
Their float does seem to be so bright.
Yeah, that's a cool float.
It's very colorful. It's very colorful. I love the wreath. That is a beautiful green.
And right behind them is the Joplin Christian Academy. They opened this fall in the Victory Sports Complex behind Sam's Club on Hammonds Boulevard. They run grades K through 12 and are now accepting new students for the spring 2019 semester. Merry Christmas from Joplin Christian Academy. Merry Christmas to you as well.
It's great to see groups like these coming out. They obviously look so happy to be here. And there's a lot of them up there.
Yeah, there is. That trailer's packed.
It's always great to see the youth of Joplin.
True that.
Moving along.
And following Joplin Christian Academy is Harmony Heights Baptist Church, spreading the gospel of Jesus to the 4-state area.
What a great float. They're also very, very bright.
They're
That
handing
star
out
on
candy
top.
too, I think.
The star on top looks great.
Wow.
And you'll see soon coming up right after the Harmony Heights Baptist Church is the Joplin Youth Cheerleading. They promote teamwork, sportsmanship, and team spirit. They pride themselves on offering the opportunity of cheer to any child interested. They seem to have a lot of spirit, don't they?
Oh yeah.
I could never memorize a cheer like that.
Neither could I.
And they're doing some great jumps, some great leaps. Their pom-poms are shaking. They look fantastic. I bet it's a great way to keep warm on a night like tonight, too.
Oh yeah, definitely. Moving around keeps you warm. So what are you guys looking forward to this Christmas?
I'm mostly looking forward to being around family. That's like the most important thing to me.
Yeah, I've got to say I got to agree with you, but at the same time, I'm ready for food. I mean, I know that we just had Thanksgiving, but I am ready for some Christmas dinner.
I'm looking for days off work.
Yeah.
Oh, here's coming Joplin, Demole, and Rainbow Charity Assembly. Joplin Chapter Demole and Rainbow Charity Assembly are youth organizations that teach us leadership skills and community service. Those are great traits to bring into our community.
Wow, there are a lot of people on there.
There are. Wow. And a lot of young people, which is great to see.
Yeah, and
I
it's
mean,
a good
leadership.
organization for kids to learn leadership skills and
Yes.
ways to
Leadership
help their
skills
community.
and community service are great things for young people to have.
And behind them is Leggett and Platt. Santa's getting ready for takeoff in his new souped-up sleigh at the North Pole.
They're just a little bit behind. Here they come.
Oh, is that his sleigh?
I think so.
That's a big sleigh.
That is a very large sleigh.
Oh, it is. Look at it.
I think Santa deserves bragging rights this year.
He really does. The kids are loving to see this new souped up sleigh.
Santa has, if I'm not mistaken, Santa has a green beard.
Is Santa...
That's so interesting. That is a very colorful sleigh.
Yes, it is. And behind them, as you can hear, is the Diamond Marching Band. They're directed by Bethany Lassler, and they're conducted by Drum Major Marshall Wilson.
They also sound great.
They do.
You can see their color guard up front. They look fantastic.
I like their uniforms. The
I like
gold's
their
a nice touch.
light up hats. Very cool.
Those
Oh,
are
yeah,
nice.
That's the drum major up front, has a decorated plume.
Yes.
It seems like Christmas lights are really popular with the bands this year.
Oh, yeah.
They sound really good.
Oh,
they
and I
have-
can see the Dairy Queen float. Joplin just recently had a Dairy Queen open up over this past summer, and the first 100 people that bought a 10-inch Blizzard cake received a free quarter-pound cheese grill burger per week for an entire year. That sounds like a pretty good deal.
That is a great deal. Look at the dancing ice cream cone. That is so cute.
It is,
The
but it
Blizzard's
makes me a little
waving.
bit colder, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
I think ice cream's worth eating even when it's freezing.
I got an
Yeah.
instant brain freeze thinking about it.
And right here is Spinning Wheels. Rolling right on past is the Spinning Wheels float. Spinning Wheels is a skate center in Carl Junction, which just so happens to be a great place to hang out with friends. That's a great thing to do during this holiday season.
I love skating. You know, after I get past the part of like falling down a lot, it's really fun. Oh, and right passing us is KCU Joplin. After the tornado, Mercy built a temporary facility, but once they moved out, Kansas City University Medical stepped in and took over the building. And this allowed students from the local area to study in the medical field without having to move too far away. Which, that was an awesome addition.
All these
Sounds like-
floats are so cute.
Sounds like SMB's rocking out too.
Yes. That is a very bright float. Everyone's really excited. Okay. I was banking on SMB having a great float tonight, and I gotta say, I'm not disappointed.
It's a good one.
A great community asset that has all your weekly info needs.
Okay, yeah, that's a pretty good float.
That is
That
a
music
very
is
bright
loud.
float.
You know, if I wasn't so cold, I'd probably stand up and start dancing.
Yeah. I would too, but my toes would probably fall off.
Yes. So I gotta ask, what's your guys' favorite Christmas movies?
Oh, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I watch it every year
It's a
in front
good
of the
one.
fireplace on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
That is a great one.
It is. It's amazing. I like Christmas Vacation also, but I also like A Christmas Story.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I've never seen it. Well, I've been told it's a good one.
Yeah.
But I've never seen it. Interesting.
It's a little bit older. I know my grandpa loves it. He always watches it on the couch right when it comes on. I mean, Christmas season, he's out there.
And our next float is the Robert S. Thurman American Legion Post 13. This is a local veterans organization for those in the armed forces, and tonight we thank you for your service. It means a lot to have them out here.
It really does. They've done so much for our community. It's a great way to thank them. Following right behind them is the One Church of Joplin. They're located right off the Connecticut, next to Kelsey Norman Elementary. Their pastor is Shane Munn.
He coached my sister's softball team.
Oh, they're in a little red wagon.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's cool. I used to have one of those as a kid.
I always wanted one.
My dad used to pull me around in the living room on it. It was fun.
Go around, honey.
That's a great story. And there seems to be a lot of people.
Oh, there's somebody dressed up as Buzz Lightyear.
I love that they have real people pretending to be Barbies in a case. That is amazing.
Yeah, that's cool.
I even see a dinosaur.
And here comes Fazolis of Joplin, a great part of the community, and they also have the best breadsticks.
They really do have great breadsticks.
Is that Mickey Mouse? I think that's Mickey Mouse.
It's
And Minnie
Mickey
Mouse.
and Minnie.
And Minnie Mouse.
They came all the way to Disney to be part of our community tonight. It's great to see them. Here's the Fazolis van. I've never seen a Fazolis van, and it's lit up with lights.
It's got pictures of breadsticks too, and that's making me a little hungry.
Well, like we said, they do have great breadsticks.
They have the best breadsticks.
Well, following behind them is Clayton Homes. Clayton Homes with a dream float by people devoted to getting those in the Joplin community with their dream home.
The wreath is pretty. I like that. It's very bright.
It is very, very bright.
And right behind them is H&R Block, devoted tax professionals devoted to helping bring the holiday spirit to Joplin this evening.
It's just great to see so many people from our community coming out to support this. People like Clayton Homes, people like H&R Block,
SMB.
so many different groups coming together to be
And
part of Joplin.
Yes, and once again, we would like to thank our sponsors, Instant Karma for our food, The Wildflower for our centerpiece, Cable One for the internet, CGA for the electricity and internet, and JoJo's Coffee for the hot chocolate.
That hot chocolate was fantastic for today.
I mean, I want to talk about Instant Karma's French fries for a second. Those were amazing.
What about the burger?
The
my
burger
favorite
was
part.
good too.
It was a tasty burger.
It was.
And our internet is going so fast right now. And that's all thanks to Cable One.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
definitely boosted our internet speeds.
yes.
And coming down the street is Freeman Health System, an integral part of the area since 1925. They show that they care not only for our health, but also for our community.
They're just chugging
Oh,
on
look
by.
at the train. That's cute.
That's really cute.
It even has a horn. I need one of those.
You need a train
And
horn?
what would you use
No, I
the
just
horn
need a
for?
train.
A whole train.
You want a whole train? Is
Yeah.
that what
That's
you're going to
great
ask
for the
Santa
holiday
Christmas this
season.
year?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Santa for a train this year.
I'm sure you're not alone. Here comes Talent Force. Now we see the Talent Force Group, devoted to helping the 40 states find employment. Talent Force is the leading staffing and recruitment organization. And look at how nice their float is.
It is a nice
Very
float.
bright and lit up. So great. And there's elves and everything.
And right behind them is a City Point Beauty Academy, dedicated to making the 4 states look their best. It's no wonder their float looks that way when they're focused on beauty. And that is a very sparkly float.
It really is. That shimmer at the bottom is a great touch.
I like the silver and red.
I really love how sparkly it is. It really makes you just want to stare for hours and hours.
And here comes the
Agreed.
Missouri Army National Guard. The National Guard 294. They're a group of trained citizens ready to serve our community based out of Carthage, Missouri.
And we would like to thank them for their service. And behind them, here comes Easy Living Incorporated. They're an organization that puts a focus on creating a community for all, and they fit perfectly in ours.
Everyone belongs in this community, and it's great to see so many people be a part of it.
Agreed.
This next float, looks amazing with a lot of people and a lot of lights.
It does. I heard that we're supposed to get snow this weekend.
Well, I certainly hope so. I love snow, and this is the perfect time for
I
it.
believe it was snowing earlier.
It was snowing earlier today when we were setting up our equipment.
My dad always tells me he hates winter, but snow is fun.
It is
And
very
now we
fun.
see KOAM and Fox, an organization devoted to bringing breaking news to our community, and they bring a great presence to this parade for sure.
They really do. I've never seen a truck have lights like that.
I haven't either. That's a nice
Wow.
It's
That is
very
beautiful.
bright. And very different from something else we've seen in the parade. Down the street, we see the AMI radio group. Though we don't usually get to see their work, their part of the parade is surely something to look at.
truck. And listen to. I hear him bumping music.
It's great.
Sounds
that truck
pretty good.
has a great wrap on it. Very different, very colorful, and very them.
And very American.
It is.
Oh yeah, here comes the van.
Here comes some more. Their classic rock van.
That's my favorite.
It is.
Me too. I love rock, especially classic rock.
It's
Mhm.
great music. Great
Can't
season.
go wrong with it. 104.3.
And the thing people don't know about AMI is they run many of the stations
Really?
that you hear on the radio. Yeah.
I wasn't aware of that.
They run
No,
several
that is
of them,
amazing.
and it's great.
Rock 107.1, the rock station. Wow.
So some of your favorite stations you may be hearing right now.
And here comes the 501st Rebel Legion. If you're a fan of Star Wars, this local group offers something for you. And look at that. What
Aren't
are
you a
those?
fan?
What are those called? I can't remember the ships. It's not. Is it a TIE fighter? It's not a TIE fighter. Maybe it's a TIE fighter. I can't remember.
Are you a fan of Star Wars, Alex?
I mean, I like Star Trek.
Oh, you do?
And here's that iconic
I'm gonna
song.
have to disagree with you. I love Star Wars.
Stormtroopers. Oh, look, it's Darth Vader.
Look at the lightsabers.
This is-
That's
I know I've
cool.
seen.
This
I
is
know I've seen
also
some people
cool,
trying to
very
sell
bright.
lightsabers.
I see a lot of the kids getting very excited.
Yeah.
Next, we see the CFI truck, and tonight they honor women drivers with a wrapped truck.
That's a great touch, and I love the flags off the back.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
I love how it says "True to the Troops."
CFI does a lot of underappreciated work, and it's great that they're able to come into the community tonight and show off what they do.
And behind them is a Blinville Christian Church, which offers a couple of scenes, including an elves workshop.
Wow.
There's several people on that as well. You can tell how hard they worked on that float. It's very
I
well done.
wonder
That is
how.
beautiful.
I'm curious as to how long it takes them. I mean, I feel like something like that would take me a couple of years.
It really would. And here comes Creative Audio with a very creative float. They've been serving a community since 1994. This is also Bonneville Christian Church. They're also very heavily decorated. That's fun.
So what's on your guys' Christmas list?
What's on your Christmas list, Sam?
I don't really know. I've been really into bath bombs lately, so I'm hoping I may get some of those.
Oh, really? What's your favorite kind?
I love pretty much anything from Lush.
Oh, really?
I think just having a time to reset your mind is a great thing to have, and bath bombs just give you a guaranteed time to do that.
Just a sense of like relaxing and just enjoying like the moment that you're in. Amazing.
Unfortunately, that is not a subject I can put myself into.
No, Alex can't relate.
I know nothing about it.
Well, that's what I'll give you for Christmas, Alex. I'll give you some bath bombs.
Sounds like a deal.
Yeah.
And
Maybe
there's
then you'll
Creative
find out
Car
yet.
Audio.
They are certainly creative. That is one of the brightest floats we've seen tonight.
They've been serving the community since 1994.
Oh, they've got a couple vehicles.
They have those blue lights you like, Alex.
I like blue lights. I need one of those too. I don't know if it's like a Polaris Razor. Those are cool.
They are. Is that what you want for Christmas, Alex?
I'm gonna ask Santa for one of those. He'll probably say no.
You never know.
No, I think I know this time. Behind them, we have the motorcycle safety riders, and with a slightly different mode of transportation, we see the motorcycle safety riders. And their goal is to provide the community with information on how to be safe and with and around motorcycles. And that is something very important.
Especially during this time of year.
Yes.
There are quite a few motorcycles out here tonight.
Yeah, there are a lot.
The kids are very excited to see them.
Yeah, the most important thing is to always watch for motorcycles. They're hard to see and small.
You can hear them revving.
Yeah, they sound good. Sounds like rolling thunder.
That's really something to see.
So, do you guys like hot chocolate at all, or is that just my favorite?
I like hot chocolate.
You do?
I don't usually like hot chocolate, but the glass we had from JoJo's today was some of the best
amazing.
I've ever had.
Yeah,
I
it was
could really
amazing.
go for some more of that too.
It was really good, and
You
we
guys
ran
should
out
go
so
check it out.
fast.
It's great.
Yeah.
It was nice. So what's your guys' favorite Christmas tradition?
One of my favorite Christmas traditions is on the night of Thanksgiving, actually. My family and I start decorating for Christmas.
Really?
Because my dad says no Christmas before Thanksgiving, and that's when we start.
That was one of my traditions for like my entire life. My mom put stuff up on Black Friday. I come home from work one night, it's like 3 days before Thanksgiving and the tree's already up, and I'm like, Mom, you just broke a tradition. What are you doing?
I know my family put them up early because it's just like Christmas does not last long enough. It just seems like it goes by so fast, you know? So
It does.
It
I
really
know we
does.
put it up early November, which a lot of our neighbors didn't like, but
Yeah.
I thought it was beautiful.
Here comes another band. You can see their color guard. They sound very good. I don't think I could ever be in color guard. I'm
Oh
too
yeah, this is
uncoordinated.
MSSU's marching band.
Nice.
They sound really good.
They do. And there seems to be a lot of them as well.
Yeah. And playing those horns when it's this cold, that's difficult. Props to them.
And they're playing some Christmas classics. And this green on their uniforms are very holiday.
Yeah.
Great performance.
That was awesome.
They
This is my
also-
favorite part.
Yes. They are a very large band.
Yeah, they really are.
It's great to see that lion symbol everywhere. It's great to listen to so many bands tonight.
Yeah. It's really fun.
It is.
Oh, what's your guys' favorite Christmas food?
I have to say mine are probably candy canes.
gingerbread men.
Gingerbread. I like building the gingerbread houses. I think it's a great tradition, and I think a lot of people do it, but I love it, and I love to eat it.
Here comes Republic Services. Next we see Republic Services. They're behind the scenes of our community, ensuring its cleanliness every day.
That is, I think that's the nicest trash truck I've ever seen.
It's very
Wow, that is
nicely
beautiful.
decorated. That red is very bright tonight.
They're bumping music too.
The
The
music
Beatles.
is great. Republic Services is also a part of our community that I think goes unnoticed quite often.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And you can see them in their bright green vests. Very notable.
Wow. Merry Christmas from Republic Services.
Great thing to see.
And behind them is BBC Electric. Their electric display isn't surprising when you learn that BBC Electric is a well-known local contractor who works throughout the U.S. And that's cool to have them here.
It really is. And their float lives up to its electric name.
Yeah, look at that snowflake.
That is very cool. And
They
is
have-
it being pulled by something?
Yeah, it's being pulled by Rudolph.
That is so neat.
I love the inflatable Santa.
Oh, look at Rudolph.
Everything is so bright there, and I think that's great to see. Something interesting to look at tonight. Like I said, there's so many people out here tonight. It's a great thing to see so many people from the community come together.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see another gingerbread house.
Ooh, another gingerbread.
I'm getting hungry again.
It's great to see so many people. Next, we see the Ozark Center. We are joined by some of Santa's elves, brought to you by the Ozark Center, a local mental health and behavioral health sect of the Freeman Health Services. It's great to have something like that in our community.
It's very helpful.
And their gingerbread house is spot on.
Oh yeah, that's the one I was talking about.
They're definitely spreading Christmas cheer.
So fantastic to see. And their words of hope are definitely noticeable.
Mm-hmm. And behind them is Greenwist Baptist Church. And they present the Christmas story on their float. That's cool.
That is
And it's
amazing.
very bright.
It is.
It's very different from some of the things we've seen tonight. And they have a good amount of people on there. Just shows how much passion they have for this.
Festive.
I love the
Behind-
Santa hats again.
Great to
Behind
see.
them is Zimmer Radio Group. While they are the most listened to, nobody hardly ever sees Zimmer Radio. Their part in the parade certainly does not disappoint.
They are very bright.
Yes, they are bright and loud. The music is
They have
nice.
a lot of vehicles tonight.
I wonder if whenever they sell those vehicles, like if you can buy them with all the speakers in it.
That would be nice.
I want one.
You're putting a lot of things on your list for Santa this year, aren't
I am. I've been a good child.
you? You have.
Yes.
Good.
What would you say is number one on your Christmas list?
Oh,
A Zimmer radio car.
It's a hard choice.
oh man, that is a hard choice. I don't know. I don't think I can answer that.
What about you, Kendall? What's on your list?
I haven't really thought of anything yet. You know, it's kind of hard to believe that it's already Christmas time. But now that we're sitting here at the parade, it's kind of all, coming together.
This is a great way to bring in the Christmas and holiday spirit. It
For
feels like
sure.
just yesterday was Thanksgiving. This really puts everything into perspective, doesn't it?
And we are now joined by Integrity Home Care. They are here to help the community, especially with their hospice and home care needs.
Once again, another definitely very much helpful organization in this community.
Yeah. A lot of appreciation for what they do.
Definitely.
It's great to see them out here tonight. And integrity is a great aspect to have in our community.
Very true. Very true.
And right behind them is Greenleaf Pest Control. That's a cool car.
All of these vehicles have been really cool tonight.
Yes.
It's great
They
to see
have.
so many different kinds.
Definitely. Especially the older ones. I'm a fan of older vehicles. They're nice.
Do you like to go to car shows too and all that?
All the time.
Really?
All the time.
That's amazing.
You can definitely tell the kids are really getting into the Christmas spirit tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
They're really enjoying all the candy too. That's what I enjoyed as a kid.
Did you guys used to go to the Christmas parade?
Oh yeah, every year.
I used to perform in it for a couple years with my dance studio.
Really?
But I haven't really gone in a few years, so it's great to be back.
I used to perform I was actually in the Joplin High band and did this a couple times. It was fun.
It's great to see so many people.
Mm-hmm.
Next, we have a very bright float with several flags.
That looks like the Jasper County Amateur Radio Emergency Services. They have an active role in our community organization, such as events as like the Memorial Run.
What a great group to have.
Definitely. That's a cool float.
It really is. It's very bright. And has a lot of flags representing our community and our country. Great group.
That truck sounds good.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Alex does.
He knows for the both of us.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm here for the cars.
It's just great to see so many people here tonight, so many different organizations. I know I say that a lot tonight, but it's really true.
Yeah,
It is.
100%.
Sometimes I think we forget how big Joplin is as a community.
I do.
Until we see people
Yeah.
come together, like tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's a really good point.
And people fail to acknowledge all these amazing organizations that really need to be appreciated way more than what they are.
Coming right here is the Joplin Pride Inc. We're now joined by Joplin Pride. Their goal is to unite the community and promote acceptance in the area. They're waving around some very colorful flags. It's great to have them in our community.
Acceptance is an important thing.
It really
Very true.
is.
I think sometimes we lose sight of that in
Definitely.
society, which is
Definitely.
something that
And
we
their
lack.
float is very bright and colorful.
Yes. I love how they're showing off the rainbow, but they're also showing off the rainbow-colored lights too.
Is
I think
that
that's a
Santa
really
or is that
nice-
a reindeer?
I think it's a reindeer because it has antlers.
I think that's a nice touch. Who they are.
And right behind them is the Sound Advanced Hearing Doctors. Can you hear that? It's the sound of advanced hearing doctors coming toward us. Luckily, we can also see their float.
They're not too far down.
Maybe they'll make the noise again.
That was a really interesting noise.
Oh, here's the
Yeah, I
wheelie
don't think
car.
I've ever heard
Here's the
anything like
wheelie
it.
car. I knew it was coming up.
Very cool.
Maybe he'll pop a wheelie. No, I know he will pop a wheelie.
He knows he will.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta trust him.
I think they're getting ready to.
Well, Alex, I hope you're right because I'd love to see it.
Let's see.
Oh, that one is.
Very bright,
Wow.
very colorful.
It's very
Wow.
And this is the Neosho Shrine Club. A staple of any parade, the Shriners are known for their involvement in the local community and their wheelies at parades. That's what I always remembered them as.
Well-
Every parade I came to, or every Joplin Christmas parade I've been to, they were always here, and I remembered them for that.
And here's some more of them. What a great thing to see. And they're doing a wheelie, just like Alex said.
You know what I want? I want one of those.
So
You want a lot of things tonight.
I mean, who wouldn't want a car that pops wheelies?
It's hard to miss the Shriners float with an amazing sign like that.
That's a cool float. It's a ship.
It's It looks like a boat. That's really great.
And here comes the Waffle House, a landmark in our community. They're known for their active presence in the Joplin and four-state areas. And, believe it or not, they have really good waffles.
I wouldn't have guessed.
I would have never suspected.
I hope with a name called Waffle House that you would have amazing waffles. But, I mean, fortunately, I have tried them and they are amazing.
Well, especially when it's 2 a.m., you're just sitting there on Xbox and you want some food, you go to Waffle House. It's great.
If
And
I
their
ever
float
find
looks
myself
great,
in
too.
that predicament, I will be sure to do that.
Yeah. And their float looks great too.
I recommend it. And behind them is the barber shop. Male salon, the barber shop offers quality work for Joplin one cut at a time. Speaking
Their
of which,
float
I
is
need to get a
very
haircut.
colorful. Very colorful,
Definitely
very
spreading
bright.
Christmas cheer.
You wouldn't expect to see that kind of group in the Christmas parade tonight, but it's great to have them.
Truly is. And behind them is No Warrior Without Help. No Warrior Without Help joins us, and they are a local. They're a local nonprofit as well as a motorcycle organization.
Which you can hear.
Yes,
Definitely.
you can hear that.
Right as you were saying, I'm like, there they are.
Yeah, that sounds good.
It's great to see these kind of things in the community coming out.
Oh yeah.
And their motorcycles are definitely bright.
Yeah.
And pretty.
Very
They
pretty.
are.
Very, very pretty. I like to see all the kids getting into the Christmas spirit. I love it.
So what float have you guys been most excited for? Like what were you guys most excited for?
I really couldn't name one. There's just so many here
There
tonight.
is,
I
yeah.
don't think I could pinpoint one.
100%.
You know, my favorite float, well, I wouldn't say favorite float, but the float I was looking forward to is the Rubber Kia float, and they're actually coming up right now. They're coming down the street giving away candy canes and possibly a car.
There is a car giveaway
Possibly.
evidently going on
Hey.
with Roper Kia, and that is something they're informing people about tonight.
I should enter that. Get a free car.
Look at the snowman.
They're joined by the Roper Kia Snowman. It's great to see
I've
these.
seen him in commercials.
They're a huge part of our community. They do a lot of fundraising with the school, that sort of thing.
So what's been your guys' favorite float so far?
What's your favorite float, Sam?
There's just so many with lights. I have to say my favorite groups have been the marching bands.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Because
yeah,
you
that's
can
a good
just
one.
tell how hard they've been working
Mhm.
and
And
how
Mrs.
bright the
marching
floats
band.
are.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Yes.
For sure. I think mine is No Warrior Without Help. I think that is an amazing organization. And it's nonprofit, too, which
Mm.
is great.
Mm-hmm.
And here comes Roper Kia, like we said, with the snowman and their cars.
That guy's on a hoverboard. I need one of those too.
I don't think I could ever ride one. I think I'd fall.
I'd fall over.
Props to them for staying
I'd probably
up.
fall over, but once you get the hang of it, just like hover everywhere.
The only time I've ever gone roller skating, I fell over and broke my wrist 2 minutes in. I don't think I would.
Oh no. And behind them is Certified Express Incorporated. They offer assistance for the 4 states and all their transportation needs.
And that semi is very much in a holiday spirit. Not only is it bright red, but it has a wreath on the front.
And it has underglow.
That is awesome. And it's red.
And it's huge. That's a big truck.
It's a big part of the parade. Right behind them is the Pitbull Power Sports Route 66. We now see Pitbull Power Sports of Route 66. They offer all of your power sports needs, including motorcycles and Sea-Doos. I can see you like in this group, Alex.
I do. You know what I need?
What?
A motorcycle.
You need a lot of things this Christmas, don't you,
I
Alex?
do. I really hope Santa's kind to me this year.
Well, you said you were a good kid, so.
I was a good kid. Maybe Santa's out there listening to me. Hey Santa, can I have a motorcycle?
Well, if the rumors are true, I hear Santa might be joining us at the end of the parade.
Maybe you can ask
I
him in
hope so.
person.
I'll ask him.
He just throws off a motorcycle to you as he drives by.
I'd be happy. And then I'd ride off into the sunset. Sun's already set,
Yeah.
but you know.
And you can see just what Pitbull Power Sports has brought to the parade with all of their products and that sort of thing. They're very bright as well.
And you want one of those, Alex?
Those would be cool.
Yeah, those would be cool.
They're very bright, very much in a holiday spirit.
And here comes Nichols Management. They're a property managing company in the local area. And I think they managed to be a pretty great part of this parade.
Good one.
There are a lot of things with Pitbull tonight.
Yes, there are.
They brought a lot.
I hear something really good coming down the street.
Here's more of their float. That is a very large trailer. And it's decorated with Pitbull. That's very fitting.
Yeah.
What a great power sports group.
Some sounds good. Oh yeah, and coming up, this is a Torque Performance. Whether you need a repair or want something custom, Torque has got you covered.
Driving right past us now is the McDonald's group.
I actually had Torque
Wow.
That truck is loud. Oh, what? It's an engine on the trailer.
That is cool.
How fitting.
It's very creative.
That's cool.
Like Alex said, whether you need a repair or something custom, Torque is here for you. And
That's
they're
my kind of float. That's my kind of float.
I like how they kind of merged it into Santa's sleigh, like a souped-up sleigh. Very cool. Oh, they have someone.
And I actually had Torque to do some transmission upgrades on my car. It was nice.
That's good. Here comes Lambeth Tree Service. They're a family-owned community company that offers a lot for the community when it comes to tree cutting and removal.
Wow.
That is very cute. And trees are a huge part of this season.
Look at the wheels.
Yeah.
The lights are flashing. That's cool.
That's a great touch.
I like the blue. I love the blue. I know you said that you like blue lights. And those are your favorite.
I do like those
Yeah.
blue lights.
That's great.
And the gingerbread man.
Yes, a huge gingerbread family.
And that float is Twin Oaks Custom Cabinets, bringing the 4 states with the very, very best 32 years of cabinetry experience.
Wow, that is a long time.
Yes, that is a long time.
I mean, if that's what their gingerbread house looks like, what will the cabinets look like?
Amazing.
Most likely. We're now joined by the Community Clovers 4-H. They're bringing us Santa's Workshop. The float features 4-H members and their families. That sort of looks like a gingerbread house as well.
It does.
Lots of lights.
Behind them is Comer's Wrecker, and they've had this area's towing needs covered since 1972.
That is a long time. So they've been a part of the community for several decades.
Yeah, a very long time.
I mean, I have terrible math, but somewhere around 45 years? 44?
I think about 46. No, maybe not. Who knows?
My brain is frozen.
It is that cold.
It is very cold.
And there are a lot of people here with them tonight. Waving to all the parade crowd.
Behind them is Associated Ready Mix. They've been filling the area's concrete needs for over 25 years.
Again, a lot of time invested in the company. Amazing. I can't believe it.
We have so many companies in this area that have been here for decades, and it's great that the community comes out to support them, especially at times like this.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a sign of a good community.
It really
long-lasting
is.
businesses.
Yes.
It's great to see one of those cement trucks come out. You always see them driving down the street. Now you can see them coming down the parade with lots of bright lights.
Yes.
That is not something you get to see every day.
No.
And the kids love the horn that they're honking and all that sort of thing. So it's a great thing to have.
So do you guys have any interesting Christmas memories?
What's your favorite Christmas memory, Sam?
I have so many. My favorite is probably the year that my whole family went in to get me an American Girl doll that I really, really wanted. And my great-grandma handmade clothes for it. My uncle handmade me a little doll bed. It was really special. That's something I'm always going to remember.
Now I have to ask you, do you still own those things?
Yes, I actually do.
Wow.
I've got a pretty good, interesting Christmas story. It was actually like 2 in the morning. I woke up. This is back when I was like 8 years old. And I woke up, and I thought it was morning time, went downstairs, saw an iPod under the tree. Nobody was awake yet, so I just took it back upstairs, played on it, took it back downstairs at 5 a.m. And it was like, wow, I got an iPod for Christmas.
And now you're seeing all current electric, helping the 4 states get the power that they need.
Their
They
float
definitely
is
power
really
the lights.
electric, with all those lights. Bright, very noticeable.
Oh, there's a dog on this next float.
Okay.
Oh, it's the Joplin Humane Society. If you like a little helper of your own, just like Santa, check out the Joplin Humane Society. They're one of the largest animal shelters in the region.
I really love this float.
Those inflatables
I love the dog.
are so cute.
I need one of those dogs in my room, like a massive dog.
A real one? Or a fake one?
Real.
Real?
Real.
Do you own any animals?
I do. I have a little Boston Terrier. His name's Spike.
Oh, and there's a dog
cute.
too joining the parade. What a great touch. They're so cute.
They're probably like, look at all these people.
I think they have little lights on them. That is precious.
This is a great season to go and help out the Humane Society. They have so many valuable animals up for adoption.
And here's Legacy Farm and Lawn. They're the area's local John Deere dealership. If you need a tractor or other farm equipment, they are your guys. And that is a huge tractor. That tire is like twice my height.
I mean, it doesn't take a lot.
Oh, man, that's harsh.
But yeah, it's a very large tractor, and it has a lot of bright lights on it, which is something really great to see.
That is huge.
And nothing is more recognizable than that green and yellow of John Deere.
I think those are my favorite colors.
Just green and yellow?
Yeah, green and yellow.
Behind them is the Joplin Public Works. It's because of their hard work that we have such nice streets to have this parade on.
I think that specifically is the trolley.
It is.
It is.
And I've never actually gotten to ride the trolley, but I've heard it's actually like pretty cool.
I've heard it's very, very fun. Much better than your regular old bus.
Yeah.
The buses are still great, but a trolley is so much fun. And it's decorated so cute with all of its wreaths.
And there's the Salvation Army with their emergency disaster services truck. They brought a lot of help to Joplin after the tornado.
Yes, they did.
They really did. And that's much appreciated.
And they're still bringing help to the community.
Uh-huh.
And they were before the tornado as well.
And they're still doing so strong today. Their float is very cute with all of its bright lights.
Hey,
Something really recognizable.
I see Santa.
You do?
Ooh, right after the Salvation Army truck, it looks like the Coca-Cola company is coming right now. That's actually what I'm drinking. Instant
Really?
Karma was kind enough to donate
Me
it
too.
towards us.
Thank you to our sponsor, Instant Karma.
Nothing is more recognizable than that Coca-Cola truck.
Oh,
It's hard to miss with that vibrant red.
It really is.
yeah, it's hard to miss it too when it says Coca-Cola right on the side.
Yeah.
I wonder how they outlined that with all those lights. I feel like that'd be really hard.
Flex tape.
Flex tape.
Okay, and here comes Santa. So now it is my time to ask for a motorcycle.
He is
He'll say
being
yes.
It's being followed by the Joplin Public Works and the fire trucks. Fire trucks are a huge part of our community, and they are obviously a great holiday red all year round.
Yeah. And there is Santa.
Wow.
Hi, Santa.
Alex, you better get him while you can.
He's going too fast.
He's going too
Big man
fast.
himself.
Santa, can I have a motorcycle?
I don't think he can hear you.
I don't think he can either.
All
He
the
seems
kids,
a little occupied.
the kids are just too excited. They're all saying hi to him. Maybe if you were younger.
Don't make me sad. I still feel like
I
a
don't
little
think you're ever
kid.
too young.
But look at all those young kids on the street who are just so excited to see him, waving at
They
him.
are.
Excited to see him as part of the parade.
It's unbeatable, really.
He came
Nice.
a long way, all the way
Nice.
from the North Pole.
So how are you guys going to spend your Christmas break?
I'm going to spend most of it with family and eating, which I think is like what a lot of
Yeah.
people will do.
That
Yeah, I
sounds-
love
sounds
eating.
like mine.
That sounds exactly like mine, too.
I'm going to have a big ham
A ham.
and mashed potatoes
Mashed potatoes. Me too.
and a lot of cookies. I'm in the mood for some cookies.
Yeah. I love cookies.
And hopefully, since I'm home, I'll have fast internet, which is something we got tonight thanks to Cable One.
Yes, definitely. Thank you for our sponsors. Once again for this parade. Instant Karma for our dinner. The Wildflower for the centerpiece, which is beautiful, by
It's
the way.
gorgeous.
Really is.
Cable One for boosting our internet speed so we can stream to you. CGA Agriculture for
Architecture.
excuse me, for supplying their electricity. And JoJo's Coffee for the hot chocolate, which we couldn't have had the show without them.
They made our day so much easier than it would have been, and it made it really special and nice.
I
Just
could
like
definitely go for the hot chocolate.
this parade has been a great night, and
It
it's
has.
been a pleasure to be a part of it.
And once
Definitely.
again, I'm Alex. Thank you for joining us on Jet HC for Joplin's 48th annual Christmas parade.
I'm Kendall.
And I'm Sam.
Have a good evening and a Merry Christmas.